Recreation in Bozeman, Montana is a big deal, and it's awesome when you have a home that supports that dream. There's this incredible home right behind me in South Bozeman. It just went on the market, so let's do what we do best, and we'll turn the camera around and go take a home tour. Here we are in South Bozeman. This home was just listed, I believe, last week. But the thing that stands out the most to me is this huge garage door. So that would allow ample opportunity, and we'll see it from the inside, so make sure to stay tuned for the entire tour. There's so much to see, and I can't wait to show you these incredible views. Here's the view to the south. And as you can see, these homes are located on kind of larger lots. There's not really much fence line, or if there is, it's very minimal, so as not to obscure the view. But look at this, you could fit a huge RV, bunch of toys, which is really why people move to Montana, is their ability to recreate here. So let's go inside and take a peek. This is in one of my favorite south side subdivisions, Hyalite Ranch. You can see the landscaping is in. This is a brand new construction home by Old Mills Homes. I'm excited. I think this is my first home tour on YouTube that we're doing with Old Mills, so I'm excited for you guys to check it out. This has also been beautifully staged too, so as we go through, we'll really get a sense of what it's like to live here. So immediately to my left is what could be used as a bedroom or home office. It doesn't appear, oh, never mind, there is a closet here. So one could turn this into a bedroom if they wanted. And as you can see, the windows show kind of that southeast view of the Hyalite area. I love the staging in here. I'm going to step into another corner. We might have a plant obscuring the view, but I just wanted you guys to get a sense for the scale of this room. Here's the front entry that we just walked through. Coat closet. I love having a foyer or mudroom to walk into, especially in Montana, because in the wintertime when it's really cold and you get that huge gust of wind, it's really nice just to have a little bit of a barrier between your living space and your front door. Here's another room that has a closet and an ensuite bathroom, which we'll check out here in a second. Little bump out space here. Again, this could be a second office. It could also be a bedroom because of this giant closet right here. I'm gonna turn around in this corner so you guys can get a view from this angle. This is kind of neat. It's like a walk-in bathroom that has a couple different doors to it. So you have a pocket door on this side coming from the bedroom office side. And then this is coming from kind of your main living area. You can see the couch in the living room behind us. So in this room, let's see if I can, yep, there I am peeking. There's a dual vanity here, backlit mirrors, which is really nice. A pocket door that you can walk through to access the shower. I want to zoom in on this tile because I think tile is really pretty, but it's hard to see and appreciate in a video. It's very shiny, it's glossy, but it has some texture to it. So here's a view of the bathroom from the other direction. Walking back out to that main hallway, you can see some stairs. We'll go up there next after we complete the main level. But I want you to check out this amazing kitchen. As you can see right away, there's Thermador appliances built in, really thick countertops, which are just gorgeous. A lot of these warm wood cabinets. For a while we were seeing a lot of grays and whites, and now we have a lot more warmth back, which I absolutely love. I believe there is under lighting here. I just haven't found that switch yet. But again, beautiful tile work carried through the home. A lot of consistency, which I love because I hate when things look like a patchwork or hodgepodge of materials. The builders did a really nice job keeping things consistent throughout the home, which I think looks really elevated. Love the oversized island. I love that there's the sink and then a dishwasher right next to it. Anyone who's done dishes just knows it's nice to have those two things next together. It seems like that would be common sense, but you'd be surprised. Beautiful range. And I just love the marble behind the backsplash. Zooming in on here so you guys can see that. Everything just sparkles in here. I love the whites. I love the wood floors, the wood cabinetry. Here's our dining area, and I love the light fixtures that they chose. This layout is great for entertaining too. You can really see every room in here, but you'd have different places to gather. I can see if this door is unlocked, or at least you can unlock it and go explore. You know, what's funny about this neighboring home is, for those of you who've been following for a while, this looks almost identical to a home and listing that I had in Bridger Creek a few months ago. If you look back to that, when it was listed around 2.1 million. But it's almost same layout, just totally opposite end of town. So here's your backyard. This is west facing. See all this open space. It's really nice to have open space on the other side of your home, because it makes your property line, your backyard, just appear that much larger. I'm gonna take a step back so we can appreciate the back of the home. This would be perfect for summer nights. You could put a hot tub out here potentially, have lots of gathering areas. Some patio furniture would be really fun. Okay, going back inside. Let's go take a peek at this living room. Not sure that door behind me is locked. Okay. Living room has been staged to perfection. It's beautiful. It looks like there are some building materials left over in the corner. I don't think that's decor. That's probably there for a reason. But I love this low profile fireplace. I love the symmetry of the windows on either side. So what you can see from those views, you can really fit a lot of seating in here, which is great. Love the staging. And you know what, I would not be surprised if someone really liked this furniture, you know, if they wanted to make an offer. I bet the sellers or the interior designer a lot of times are open to selling pieces of furniture, especially when they fit really well within a space. I want to view up a little bit just so you can see the scale and height of these ceilings. It's amazing. Next, let's walk through the kitchen and we'll go check out the primary and what else is on this ground level. And then lastly, we'll go upstairs and kind of check out what's upstairs. So I believe our primary bedroom is this direction. Again, it's just beautifully staged. And I love the light fixtures, the lamps on either side suspended from the ceiling. This room is so spacious. So open and airy. You can barely see your neighbors, which is a healthy distance. You have a door that walks out to the outside so you can have your patio furniture and sip a glass of wine at night or coffee in the morning. I'm gonna step into this corner so you guys can see the room from this angle as well. And I am so excited to show you this master bathroom too. It's just absolutely beautiful. Real quick, let me get a close-up of that light fixture. I feel like the video doesn't do it justice, but it is beautiful. Okay, so here we have an enclosed glass shower. And we have this soaker tub. And then I want you guys to see this underlighting and this vanity. I think that clicked on when I walked in, so it must be a motion sensor or motion activated. I'm a sucker for bathtubs that have a chandelier above. I have that at home too, and I love it. Then there is a pocket door with a commode. There's a place to store towels and whatnot right next to the tub. And then we have this giant master closet. So you can see there's racks here that probably would be best served for shoes. I love that this is built out because sometimes you just get a blank canvas for a closet. It's nice that someone actually took the time to build it out. So a new buyer, new homeowner can come right in and just turnkey move in and not have to worry about hiring a closet organizer or a closet company to build a system. What I've seen in new construction homes a lot of times is the builder will just kind of say, I don't know if it's an excuse, but that they're not going to build out a closet, that the buyer can configure it how they want at their own expense. But most buyers just kind of like having stuff done. They're already moving. They don't need more projects. So here is a laundry room. You can see that there's a utility sink here in the corner, a window facing the back, and lots of built-in cabinets. I like this too. This is a nice height for a countertop because if you've ever had to fold anything, it gives you a lot more space to work with. Another theme that I've seen a lot this year is Butler pantries. So when I walked in, that automatically clicked on. A lot of people want Butler pantries because you can take all your appliances that would otherwise clutter up your main kitchen and put them somewhere where you can close a door. So you can put your coffee maker and toaster and everything in here, and it doesn't kind of clutter up that main kitchen. And there's a second refrigerator freezer system in here. This one is KitchenAid. Open up so you can take a peek. So you have a spillover from this main refrigerator if you need it. Next, let's go into this kind of mudroom. This leads into the garage. So again, if you're parking, you would come through this door here. This would kind of be your cubby area, drop zone. I love cubbies and lockers. I think it's just a great way to get stuff up off the floor. This looks like it could be almost tall enough to fit some skis in or snowboard. Oh, never mind. Well, it's all shelved out, but if someone really wanted to, they could maybe take that out and store skis and equipment in there. Looks like this might just be a coat closet, which is always nice to have right off a garage. Let's go check out the garage. I really want to show you guys what it looks like from the inside to have this big RV garage door. So right away, something I noticed is the epoxy flooring. I'm gonna kind of get down here, and it's kind of this like textured, pebbly surface, which is really nice to clean up like kind of mud and junk that comes in off vehicles when you've been driving around in the winter. Another great system I see is a heat or heating. Garage heating is really nice because it can get -40 outside and it gets really cold during winter. Here's a view of the 2-car garage door. Let's step into one of the corners here. So there's the door to the main house that we just walked through. Garage heater. I'm assuming this is a utility room. There's also hot and cold water hookups here. So maybe you could put like a dog wash or something there. So we found the utility room. Door, and then I want to take you to this garage stall because it's massive. I have not seen this in a while. So what I like about this too is there's 2 doors, so you could potentially just drive your vehicle through. A lot of people will store riding lawn mowers in their garage too. You could probably store a boat, a camper, an RV. Let me turn around so you can see how large this is. There's a lot of natural light. Even though we have a light on right now, you might not even need to turn it on because there's so many windows in here, which is great. Again, another garage heater up above. Then I have this door here, which probably leads outside. Let's just double check. Yep, that leads us to the backyard. And I'll take a little peek out here. Love all this stonework too. All right, let's go back to the house because we have the upstairs cover still. So tell me so far in the comments what you guys like seeing. I love when you guys comment, give me feedback. tell me where you're from. I've had people watching all the way from Brazil, from Oregon, who are building houses, and they just like to watch my home tours because it gives them ideas on what to do for their home. So I love to hear why everyone is watching and where they're watching from. It's just so fascinating to me. Okay, next we're gonna go upstairs. Love the carpet. Feels like kind of walking on a cloud. It's very plush and very light. Just so funny how design trends work. Carpet has changed a lot in the last 10, 20 years. What we're seeing, this is kind of a lower profile carpet. It's kind of an off gray, but it's a beautiful color just because it goes with anything. So upstairs, here's where we came from. There's this massive bonus room. So this would be a great area to set up maybe a pool table, some couches, a TV. You get your ceiling fan. Here's your south view. Beautiful mountains. And then this is looking east. And then I'm going to raise this up a little bit and you can kind of see the Bridger Mountains that direction. We'll probably be able to see it better from another room. So this is a great bonus room, extra spillover area, game room. Then we have another bedroom up here with these high vaulted ceilings. This view is kind of looking, gosh, from the south looking north to the Bridgers. You can maybe just barely see the little M on the mountain. Closet there, a lot of shelving. It looks like a clothing bar there. It's toasty in here today. Yesterday it was 104 degrees. I'm filming this in July, by the way. Okay, upstairs you have the shared bathroom. There is one mirror, one sink. If we push through, we can see the shower bathtub. I love the light neutral colors. It's not all stark white in here. They did a good job using some lighter colors just to kind of add some warmth and character. Next, there's another bedroom. To my immediate right, there is another bathroom. So this one has a lot of built-in cabinets, as you can see. Walk through. Looks kind of similar to the bathroom we just explored. Same tile, same black hardware. I love that contrast. I'll do a spin so we can see the entire thing. Let's go check out the bedroom that comes with it. So another beautiful bedroom. This one has west-facing views. They kind of have this farmland. You can see there's hay bales back there. I believe this is part of the open space community HOA area. You can see there's a mix of a lot of really nice homes. These are all probably $2-3 million homes in this neighborhood. So you know your neighbors are probably going to take care of their homes. So we'll go back downstairs for one final look. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part of this home was, if there's anything design-wise that maybe you would have done differently or feel like I missed out on. Let me know. I know one time I forgot to cover a garage, and some of you commented on that. So now I make sure to do that in every single one of my videos. Always love to hear your feedback. Always love to know what you guys think. Let's look at the front door before we walk out and lock up. Thank you guys for another successful home tour. Please subscribe, like, comment your favorite part. Love to hear from you guys. It just makes me so excited to know that you guys enjoyed the tour. And with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you again for watching.